1986, and an historic episode of Tomorrow's World. 900 years after the Domesday Book, the launch of a new project to take a high-tech snapshot of Britain.
The contents of the news Domesday are just unbelievable. Imagine, if you will, as much text and illustration as in the complete 32-volume Encyclopaedia Britannica, plus enough information to fill 4,000 computer floppy disks, plus 750 Ordnance Survey maps, plus 30,000 colour photographs, and just for good measure, an hour of moving pictures.
The country was divided into small blocks. Schools and community groups gathered a wealth of information about their own block. This was all assembled onto what was then the last word in interactive technological sophistication, the video disc.
Well, like the more familiar compact disc, these video discs use a laser to read information stored in a very fine spiral track.
These days, Maggie Philbin is a regular presenter on BBC Radio Berkshire, and she still remembers the excitement around the Domesday project.
In pre-internet days, this was an extraordinary thing to be able to do, because otherwise you'd have had to sort of like toggle off down to the library and spend hours buried in books.
Now, Domesday,
the weakness was it couldn't be updated. It was a fixed amount of data. But of course its strength was that it captured a particular moment in time.
Andy Finney was the video disc producer on the project, overseeing the groundbreaking technology. The involvement of schools was vital because they had access to government-subsidised computers able to read the discs. But when that subsidy was suddenly withdrawn and when laser discs failed to catch on, the Domesday project itself was doomed.
When we first started the project in 1984 or thereabouts, we'd been told that the retail cost of all this hardware was likely to be of the order of £1,500. By the time we got to 1986, it was now round about £5,000, the price of a reasonable family car.
Though the Domesday project disappeared, the information was not lost. Some was stored here in Caversham, at the BBC's written archives. Jackie Kavanagh, the archivist here, showed me bundles of some of the articles and diaries submitted by school children. 11:30 a.m, I changed into my jogging suit, which is bright pink. Jogging is the current phrase for gentle running exercises, by the way, and it is very popular with all age groups nowadays. Sadly, most of those who contributed never got to see the finished product, but now they can. The entire project has been painstakingly uploaded onto a new BBC website, Domesday Reloaded.
And I'm really pleased that this website's going to be available, and people will at last be able to have another look at this second Domesday project, which gathered so much information, both national information and local information.
Now people are beginning to recognise that the work that those of us in the team and those people, around 1 million people around the country, did in putting the Domesday project together had a real worth and was very, very significant.